Well, she may not be the betting favorite here tonight, but there are a lot of people out there that believe this #1 bantamweight contender is the best 135-pound fighter on the planet. And at long last, she gets a chance to prove it.
She has told us constantly, anytime you are within range of her voice, she will tell you, I'm the best, I'm the champ, get me an opportunity. She gets that opportunity. And she has lived this week as if she believes everything that she says. She has been sure. She has been confident. And that is all rooted in her preparation, which to everyone that knows has been tremendous.
And both champion and challenger have a lot of skills, but this particular contender believes this is the best matchup for her in this top 5. We'll see if she can dethrone the queen. All right, so the top 10 in the UFC women's bantamweight division has never been deeper nor more talented than it is right now. And of course, they're all chasing the champion who gets back on the proving ground here in a big spot tonight.
You know, and she knows that she holds the belt in the division that's been around the longest. She replaces champions like Ronda Rousey and Amanda Nunes and Holly Holm and Miesha Tate. All these great champions that came before her, she carries that as if it's a medal of honor to represent the history of this division in the best way. This woman is a savage, and she intends to keep that belt for a long time.
And in terms of muscle mass, body fat, I'm just not sure that she has ever been in the type of physical shape she is in advance of this title defense tonight. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. All right, now let's get to the tail of the tape for this women's bantamweight championship fight. All right, now with the official introductions, we go inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Josiane Nunes. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World, Germaine the Iron Lady de Randamie.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. One of the best strikers in women's MMA history, the former UFC champion, Germaine de Randamie, ready to go here early round 1. Not afraid to feel out the opposition. This is a very technical, tactical fighter who is not afraid to give up a round here early before she gets going.
Nice.
Oh, gorgeous straight punch there shortly after she catches the leg. So she has got her opponent's timing down to a T right now.
Beautiful leg.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Well, she keeps going back to that right hand. This one's not there for her. Well, that one should leave a mark. Outstanding leg kick employed there by de Randamie.
Great job getting to her position, right into that single collar.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round 1.
Good stick.
Oh, man! Huge kick to the body. Man, she looks ambidextrous as she lands that combination. Man, her jab is good. reverses, though, yes, she's starting to deal with some swelling now, so defensively, got to figure out a way to shore things up.
She's tough, John. We know that she's tough. We've always known that she's tough. But what she has to do is she has to be a little bit more active in her defense.
He's had a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
Under 90 seconds to go, round one. Push kick there to the body. In the clinch, de Randamie's left leg appeared to be damaged by that last kick, so could be an emerging storyline as this fight continues. Takedown defense holds up.
They got checked.
So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round. Back and forth we go.
Right back in the clinch. Look for the backhand to get very active.
Well, you've heard us say it a lot, but oftentimes with the leg kicks, it doesn't take a whole lot of them to inflict damage, and now her opponent's limping already.
Yeah, her opponent's limping. She's done a really good job of attacking that leg kick and setting it up to make sure that opponent never checked them. Now she's at a point where even if she checks a kick, it's still going to hurt her.
All right, well, what a round it was. You know, she kicks like a mule, and that kicking game was on full display in that round, champ.
And you see the damage that it's done to her opponent. Her opponent's limping back to the corner. She's moving much more slowly as the fight is going on. That was a great game plan developed by her and her coaches.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, here we go with our next round. Previous round, both fighters had their moments. We'll see who takes the upper hand.
Both had their moments, but nobody really stood out. Nobody separated themselves from the other fighter. Which of these two women is going to be able to really charge out ahead in the next round? Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Oh, nice strike on the ground for her.
She continues to go here because it's working. Do not change anything. That was nice. She's stepping over the mount here.
Man, these ground strikes by her are really starting to take their toll. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
All things considered, pretty good defense off of her back here. She's avoiding a lot of these strikes.
And now she has her back.
She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, gets denied by the bottom.
She got stopped right in her tracks. Great job by the bottom fighter.
De Randamie's back in full guard. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Ground strikes really adding up for her now.
Big ground and pound.
Pretty accurate there from bottom position. GDR going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective. Oh, and there it is. So after an extended battle on the ground, she gets back to her feet, and the crowd is absolutely eating it up.
She was not going to settle on her back. Even though it was very difficult, she finally works her way back up, and now she's got to let the hands go.
Stay strong. Still in this fight. Let's go. Come on.
Under a minute now to go.
That was a big check.
Well, didn't take long. You see the signs of bruising on the outside of that lead leg.
You cannot take those leg kicks clean like that.
Stay sharp. That hook is coming. Ready to work.
Back and forth we go. Two rounds in the books.
All right, take a seat. Lasha, Despida. Look, you're being overly aggressive right now, okay? You're being way too hyper on this fight. And you should calm down.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays, DC. And if you like punching technique, that round was about as good as it gets.
Yeah, it looks like a boxing fight. She does a great job of using her hands to set everything up. But she's so fast and she's so sharp with those punches. It allowed her to really control that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
That's a big strike right there.
She's unable to connect with the left hook. Able to check that kick as well. Oh, what a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent's finisher. Beautiful connection lands. Fighting long is the key. Oh, nice. Nice job of hiding that head kick.
Oh, look at the inside leg kick. She grounds her opponent now. Could be the beginning of the end, champ.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick.
Let's work.
Under 3 minutes now to go in round 3. We passed the midpoint here of the fight. Oh, damaging knee to the head. Busy in the clinch, lands that punch. Wow, is she applying a lot of pressure here? I'm not sure how much her opponent can take. Clear sense of urgency here as she tries to make sure the judges stay out of it. Nice job by her there to block that shot. Oh, beautifully timed with the Superman punch.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Straight punch, that is useful. De Randamie's huge shot by her there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effective.
Oh, big left. 45 seconds remain in the round. Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Final 30 seconds of this third round. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Oh, man, that's a gash right on the lip. That can't feel good. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over. Not a great one for her. You see, she sustained that cut on her lip. So now the cut man will earn his money. He gets in there quickly. He'll try to shut that thing and prevent it from becoming too much of a factor here moving forward. Well, they haven't called for the doctor yet, but she is swollen. Doesn't look at all like the woman who walked out here a couple hours ago.
Yeah, she got beat up in that round. She took far too many shots right on the target. She has got to do something different on the defensive side, or this fight is not going to go long.
You ready? You ready? Good.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. I think we are the only 2 men sitting in this arena as we a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
Back to the feet. Can you believe she is able to keep up this output just as she did in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes here and not slowing down whatsoever? She looks like she could go 10 hard fives if need be tonight. Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern for both fighters recognizing that, wow, I've got my equal in front of me. Let's see who can push through and get the victory.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
Beautiful hands on display. Another punch lands.
Well, hard to see exactly where she is cut, but it's somewhere around that eye area. Doesn't look great.
It's never good to get cut, but right now it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it, but you gotta protect it.
What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's gotta get on her bike, John. She's gotta get out to the center.
Trying to find a home for that right hand. Well, we could be looking at an epic comeback here. She rocked her significantly, but wasn't able to finish the fight, and now her opponent maybe creeps back in.
Her opponent will now try to find a way to work her way back into this fight. It will be on her to once again land one of those brutal punches. Oh, she's hurt.
Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Well, she went to the straight left, unable to connect. All right, so she told us in the fighter meeting.
She lands a nasty flying knee. Oh!
Under a minute to go. Landed that left hook. Oh, she gets inside and gets the single collar tie.
Nice body shot. Getting up, yep.
Trying to establish that jab once again. In the clinch, de Randamie's cut above the eye. 20 minutes down, 5 to go. All right, so that round is in the books. De Randamie's bleeding from the forehead there a little bit. It doesn't appear to be too bad. The focus for the cut man, though, to make sure that he can stop the bleeding and not allow the blood to get into the eyes. All right, she is all smiles as she makes her way back to the stool. DC, a lot of good action there in the previous round, particularly that head kick knockdown. Talk us through it.
She's a really good striker. She does everything so technically on her feet. So you knew when you were watching her land so many strikes low, eventually she would go high, and she did and got that big knockdown that really did determine this round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Fifth and final round. Big power shot there.
She's so fast, so straight, everything just perfect. Everything perfect. Every strike, every kick, every punch, everything's just perfect.
Oh, and that punch elicited a reaction from the crowd.
Ooh, big shot lands. Nice punch to the head.
Ooh. In the clinch, de Randamie's eye starting to swell now. Still unable to find that precise range with the high kick.
Yeah, you know fatigue has got to be setting in right now for both of these women.
Try to establish that jab. The shot she's thrown tonight. Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot. There it is again. Look at that.
Could be the beginning of the end here. Well, the hook has been her primary weapon of choice tonight. Let's see if she sets it up again here. All right, so yet another damaging strike to the body, and at some point you got to think about lowering that guard, or one of these body strikes might end the fight.
Then in the fight, I mean, you got to block something. If it's a punch, you got to...
Back to the feet now. Trying to stay in this fight. Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yes, she's got to move, Jay. She's got to get on her bicycle. She's got to get to the middle of the round so that the cut man can get to work. Because the more she's in there, the more she tries to fight face first.
Oh, beautiful jab. She has certainly found the range with that weapon, and I guess when you have a reach advantage like this, might as well use it. Oh, what a shot by her there. I'm not sure her opponent knows where she is. She's in the octagon still.
She can't possibly know where she is right now after taking such a massive head kick.
30 seconds now to go in the fight. 20 seconds to go in the fight. In the clinch here, but she's still able to land a huge punch to the head. Heavy kick late from the champ. And there is the final horn. What a 25-minute affair tonight. We're going to the scorecards. All right, so the champion's medal was tested over 25 minutes tonight. Certainly a worthy #1 contender. We might be looking at a split here.
But that's what makes her the champion. Because in the biggest moments, in the biggest stressful situations, the biggest challengers is where she shines the brightest. And tonight she did just enough to retain her title.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by split decision, and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Germaine the Iron Lady de Randamie.
Well, they say if you ain't Dutch, you ain't much. But in all seriousness, we congratulate the former UFC featherweight champion, Germaine de Randamie. Massive spot for